Hello and welcome to Metlynx. Metlynx is a web application for scientific computing. It allows you to run MATLAB-compatible scripts from within your browser. It consists of several services, and I'm here today to talk about the first of our services called Metlynx for Spreadsheets, which happens to be in beta. Metlynx for Spreadsheets lets you run MATLAB language scripts on your Google Spreadsheets. And that means you can use spreadsheet data as input to your functions, process them in any way that you'd like, and write those results back out to the spreadsheet. Let's take a quick look at what that looks like in practice. When you sign into Metlynx, you will land inside Metlynx Studio. Metlynx Studio is a browser-based IDE where you create and edit your files and you organize them in folders. Let's take a brief look at some of those basic operations, like creating a folder, editing a file, saving it to the newly created folder, or deleting the newly created folder. There it is. From within Metlynx Studio, you can send us support questions. You can browse our documentation. Or you can access our quick function reference search. Now let's focus on Metlynx for Spreadsheets. To get started with Metlynx for Spreadsheets, click on the spreadsheet icon. Since I have already used the service before, Metlynx was able to recognize me, connect to my Google account, and list out the spreadsheets that I can now work with. Now I can manually specify the function that I want to work with or apply to my spreadsheet, and I can manually list out the cell ranges that map to my function's input arguments and return values. Or, since that gets a bit repetitive, I can load a pre-existing form that I can reuse at any given time. So in this case, I have prepared a form for a curve fitting example that we will work with today. My curve fitting example will read data from this range in the spreadsheet, x and y data that is. It will read the specified polynomial order from the cell D2, and it will output the approximation starting at cell C2. The spreadsheet looks like this. Blue shows the given data, and red shows the existing approximation. In this case, that is a polynomial of order 3. The code for the curve fitting, if you're a MATLAB user, you probably know that the code is quite straightforward. They're built-in functions for fitting polynomials, and in particular, you can use functions like polyfit to do the fitting and polyval to do the actual evaluation. If you need a refresher, as I had mentioned earlier, you can use our quick function reference to see what polyfit and polyval do. So we will apply function curveFit to the spreadsheet called MLNX demo, and we'll read data from the specified ranges, process it, and write data back out. I put my browser windows side by side so you can see Metlynx for Spreadsheets in action. This is our starting point and our approximation by a third degree polynomial. If we go a little bit higher, the quality of the approximation should improve. And a little higher, and you can see results update in real time. And all the way out to the extreme. And there it is. I wanted to conclude with a brief note on how it all works. Metlynx, of course, is a cloud computing application. Your scripts run on our servers, and the technology behind it all is something that we call the Metlynx fabric. The execution engine, which is the technology that runs your scripts, was developed from the ground up to run efficiently in the cloud. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed our brief presentation. We hope to see you at www.metlynx.com.